digital doorways, then which is the object of power, the slide or the slide projector? Or is the distinction itself a fallacy? Where are the files on parasitic entities I asked for?
I found a couple of relevant files in Dr. Darling's office. I'd have to dig through the archives for the rest, but I'm not going through the Panopticon. Not with the altered items loose.
Then go see if any ranger squads are available for a file retrieval mission. Who moved my waveform with the HISS recording?
Sorry, ma'am, I took them. Darling asked for any visual materials to be stowed for future instructional videos. He asked for anything that looks particularly good in a backdrop.
Inform all research staff that any instructional videos are postponed indefinitely. And don't ever touch my work again.
Any luck finding the armory?
None. Looks like it got shifted. We have rangers checking each sector.
Fuck, whose side is the house on? Alright, we'll keep teams looking. And post a watch on the old location just in case it shifts back. We need that fucking ammo. We gotta be methodical. Clean out every last hiss with one thorough sweep, room by room. But if there's a building shift and even one get behind our line, then... Fuck, this place is a pain in the ass sometimes. Yeah, I found a file on the old director, Northmore. Didn't list any dated death. You know anything about that?
Could be an error. The record staff process a lot of data. Maybe it just slipped through.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, I can't believe the emergency rations don't include beer. Fucking thirsty. What a fucking day.
Shut it down. No problem. It's a huge victory. Huge!
I heard she sacrificed her brother's soul to seal the HISS dimension.
What are you talking about? I've told you 100 times to stop with your conspiracy horseshit.
There's no way this happened by accident, I'm telling you. The board arranged this to whittle down our numbers, to prepare...
Can't you just process these staff files quietly? I don't want to hear this.
You don't want to hear how we're just sheep being led to slaughter by our own ignorance? Fine, fine.
I can't believe Trench opened the door for the Hiss. They trusted that man. People rely on us to contain this sort of thing. Can't let them down.
Lost him.
It's time we got back to work. We're the Federal Bureau of Control, goddammit.
The planet isn't round or flat. It's obviously a non-Euclidean rhombus. So the director, whose brother is Hiss, just happens to find the secret Hiss entrance and close it. How convenient. Jesse Faden? That's a made-up name if I ever heard one. She must be one of them. My report is almost ready. It'll blow the lid off this whole thing. Finally, the Bureau really will be in control.
I heard Pope was promoted. Head of research.
What? The director's just handing out promotions?
I guess you better get in there. Director Faden did a fine job handling this, especially considering how new she is.
I suppose, but the Hiss are still all over the Bureau. When is she gonna get them out?
I'm sure she's working on it. It wouldn't kill you to admit she's doing a good job.
Director closes the Hiss dimension, and she expects a pat on the back? We're still in lockdown, for Christ's sake.
The building goes on forever. How deep did the Hiss get?
So Darling is really gone. End of an era.
That's what they're saying. I heard something about him falling into a different dimension.
That sounds like a perfect way for a man of science to go. Godspeed, you brave son of a bitch.
Pope is now head of research. It's official.
Head of research? When was the review process? Why weren't we consulted?
Calm down. It's pretty clear she earned it. Pope wants a full physical examination of Dylan Faden, specifically looking for any physiological abnormalities.
Abnormalities? Does she think the Hiss is still inside him?
She wants to rule it out entirely before we move on with our analysis. She's determined to learn how he survived the cleansing process. Pope will make a wonderful head of research. She has a very intuitive understanding of the paranatural.
An introduction to weaponizing HRAs. Hope is ambitious, no denying that.
I haven't had a moment to think about the mold since the hiss appeared. I wonder if Dr. Underhill is doing all right. We need to get ahead of the hiss. Hope has some wonderful theories, but we need actionable data.
Big reorg of the departments must be coming. I wish I'd worn my good tie. The ambient hiss presence in this sector has reduced. Likely due to the director's intervention. I can't believe what they were doing in dimensional research. I thought that entire project was just a rumor.
When do you think Marshall's coming back? It's not like her to be absent during a crisis.
Marshall's as tough as they come. You don't need to worry about her.
I hope you're right. You heard the director stop the hiss, right? Sounds like she can really handle things.
Finally, someone had the balls to take the fight to them. It's about time we had someone other than an old man at the helm.
Actually, I agree. She's beaten the hiss over and over. If we win this thing, it'll be because of her. Trench is dead, along with Salvador and Tomasi. Marshall's missing. Darling is somewhere. How are we gonna recover from this?
I hear the director took on an astral spike. God, what a badass. God duty is so boring. At least the hiss bleed. Usually the shit here is like, I don't know, an angry rocking chair.
None of the most squads turned up yet.
Going back out, Director? Can I come with? On behalf of the Rangers, thank you for all you've done, Director.
Hey there, Director. We're gonna be fine. Don't worry.
How about you?
Also MIT.
Eons later, here we are. Haven't we made enough HRAs?
So long as the hiss are out there, we'll be making more.
Then we ought to let them in here. I'm kidding, of course. I'm not sure I've ever been away from my research station for this long.
It is good to see someone with fewer gray hairs in a position of leadership. The mold below research has such a pleasant smell. Almost like fresh bread.
I wouldn't give her some better light.
I had a dream about the clog the other day. It was in my sink. When I snaked it out, it asked if I had anything to drink.
What did you say?
I think I got it a beer. Does it calm down around here?
Calm down? I don't understand.
Oh, God. You're serious. I've never seen the converter level spike like this.
The NSC must be acting up. Push that yellow button.
What's it do?
Calms it down.
I might have misheard it, but I think Ati asked if my belt was angry the other day. I said yes. Converter's at 84% output. Clog, good now, I think.
What I wouldn't give for a nap or some booze. Preferably not altered. I can't believe Arish got promoted. Who's gonna watch our backs now?
Every day's an adventure here, but like a real one, or you might die. Maybe 10 coffees.
Note to self, request lock for laboratory door. The light in here could be better. I should requisition another fluorescent. Significant research has shown the positive effects of talking to plants. I wonder if they talk back in ways we cannot hear. I suppose there are benefits to an emergency. Fewer disruptions. More time for concentration.